What a beautiful time to be in your lovely faces today. Here again on CameraBoy TV. I am Temi Taya Olumofe.
And I am Buluwatife Onyosh.
And you are welcome to Girl Talk. Yes, today we can't wait to unleash what we've got for you. Amazing topic. But before then, sit back, relax. We'll be back shortly. Back here on Girl Talk, guys. So straight up to today's topic: who should come first, the wife or the mother?
The moment I heard who should come first, I was like, "Hey, competition has started." Competition has started.
It's actually no competition, because let's look at the roles the both party plays.
Yeah.
Mother comes first.
Yes, your mother comes first.
Because without the mother, you cannot see the guy or whatever.
You won't even be in existence.
You won't even be in existence.
It will be as in fact.
You know, the nurturing.
Yeah.
The bills, the training, the sacrifice, and so much more. Then before you now get polished, and then
and the girl sees
you look like a finished product, and you're like, whoo.
Aha!
Ooh la la! And be swept down my feet. You know, this kind of.
You should have hit your head on the feet. Swept down your feet. Go.
You know, let's talk about then the transitioning.
Yeah.
Because I believe that for every man out there, there's the place for mother, and that moment that you've crossed over to the other side, that's you getting married or tying the knots. You know that you are now building your own immediate family.
Okay, true.
So now there's a contest. Who comes first?
Okay.
Who do you attend to first?
I don't think it's a contest.
Okay.
Because
it might be for some people.
Yeah, it might be for some people. Let's be very honest.
It is for some people.
And let's say more than 50% of homes right now, it is a freaking competition.
It is what it is, baby.
But the truth is, let's look at it this way. At some point in your life, your mom's opinion. Get your mom's opinion
holds water.
It holds, not that it never holds water at the end, in the long run, but it holds like serious weight.
Yes.
Like you're like, oh, she says this, then I can't do this. If she says this, I can't do that. Okay. But at the point where you've moved to that point where it's not just you anymore, you're already with somebody. You're planning your life with someone and all of that. It doesn't mean your mom no longer has
a say,
or should I say, our thoughts and our opinions doesn't hold any value. It just means now you have more than one person's opinion or more than one person's thoughts to pander to. You get?
Yeah.
So we can't say, oh, the mother comes first or oh, the wife comes first, because like you said earlier, their roles are different.
Yes, their roles are different. Absolutely.
As if the mother didn't do a good job at the beginning. Excuse me, my sister. You not even stay.
You stand no chance, baby.
Faster than the
speed of light. You stand no chance.
So that's just the thing. It's the roles differ. So if you think the mother does this, the mother does that. In fact, when you look at some families, especially probably newly-wedded couples, or let's say couples generally, that's still like within their
early years.
Yes, early years. Most complaint you'll be hearing is, oh, my husband's wife, my husband's mother
is taking our attention.
She's not giving us room to enjoy our marriage. She's not doing this. I think it's just a thing of both the mother also understanding that
her place.
It is understanding boundaries. Her place. It doesn't mean it no longer cares about the mother, or it doesn't mean no longer cares about you or worry about you, or is not going to take care of you. It just means your place is now different. Your place is as a mother is now different. It's no longer, he cannot wake up, he cannot just run to you when he has issues. You're no longer his first point of contact.
And I even feel that at some point jealousy comes in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jealousy comes in.
That's what causes it, because at that point
then there would be no unhealthy competition.
The next thing you hear is before he got married, my son
I carry cement.
Exactly.
My hair.
Before he got married,
I sold my gold.
He took care of me. Money, send it to me. But then she also, the mother
has to get married to.
That you're no
longer get married to you, mama.
Exactly. You're no longer the first point of contact when he's happy, when he's sad, when he's angry, when he's vexed,
or when in his low moments.
Whether in the good or the bad, you're no longer his first point of contact. That doesn't mean it won't contact you to say, okay, let me see what my mom has to say about it. It will. But that point,
because that role, no one can take it from her.
Exactly. So as long as they keep in mind that it's not as if there's somebody taking my position. No.
Or she's contesting, she's contesting to be your mother.
So I feel if both, especially mothers, especially mothers, because I wouldn't like most, in fact, 80% of the stories I've heard, and even
insecurity,
you find out that it's not like the mother is trying to purposely create trouble. No. But it's just that at that point, she feels like she has been a bit slighted.
Yes. There's
from
a shift. There's a shift in attention.
There's a shift. So it's coming to terms with that usually creates issues. So I feel once, especially the mother, the wife, even the husband, or the guy or whichever understands that.
It not even depends again on the guy's relationship with the mother.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I have to include the guy. That the guy also has to come to terms with the fact that these two people have their places in my life. It's not as if their places will never intermingle.
You've got to know.
But they have. You should know that. Okay, this is who I meet when it has gotten to this certain stage,
and this is
who I meet when it gets to this certain stage. It's like having issues with probably. In fact, let me just put it because it happens most of the time. Probably work or finance, and you're trying to, you've been,
trying to seek counsel
with your wife, and you're like, okay, let me seek an outside opinion, and you don't want to go to someone that is outside that doesn't really know you. You're like, okay, next person to go to will be either maybe my pastor or my mother. You get what I'm saying? So it's just that. But we can see that sometimes a lot of issues that arise for this, and for us to see some of that, you guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So stay with us.
Sit back.
And we are back, guys.
Yeah.
Before we went on the break, we are going to talk about one or two issues
Okay,
that arise.
how about the fact that the guy grew up to always consult a mother for anything, even to these seemingly little things?
I'm sorry.
How about that?
I'm sorry, but I am unapologetically going to say this. That there comes a
Happy
point
Children's
in
Day.
in a man's life where you need to be cut from your mother's constraints. No, there comes a point you need to be you need to say gradually.
Have you not heard? Sorry, have you not heard? If there was some time I read the tweet now. Mother had to cook for the son to come eat. In the son's matrimonial home, without the mother did not actually. She didn't bring the food for 2 persons.
Okay.
Just for the son. So so these people are already.
So that's why I said some of them don't go out of their way to create trouble, but some of them, in this instance, they do. You know very well he's married to someone who is going to start catering to that part, that aspect. Except maybe when they come visit you, or when they attract you, you tell them, oh, I want to cook for my children. They're like, okay, mama, go ahead. You get what I'm saying? But there's someone catering to that part of his life.
That's for the reasonable ones.
So why would you go out of your way to stir trouble just because you want to maintain a sense of entitlement?
Let me not even bring this. How about a husband that always carry the house matter to the mother at every...
That one is not married, yes.
Every point in time.
That one is not married, yes. That one is doing target practice for when he gets married.
I'm telling you.
Even if he's married, he's not ready. He's not mentally ready to, should I say, embody, or should I say, carry issues on his own. Because how can you tell me your wife argue in the morning?
And it's like this, you take it to mother.
Instead of you to gradually wait.
You take it to your mother.
Whether she's the one that caused the wahala, or you're the one that caused the wahala, or if it was a miscommunication. So instead of you to try and wait it out with that day, or try to subtly communicate with each other before you get home, before she even has the time to say, oh, I know I was wrong, I'm sorry, or even if you do basketballs for each other, before you know it, your mother's...
No, the thing there is that the way we all grew up is different.
Definitely.
And you know that most of these mothers, sometimes their own approach to things is quite different from ours.
Yeah.
Because we're from different worlds.
Yeah, definitely.
So because this one might want our own say to stand, and the wife is coming from another world, so there's conflict.
Exactly, especially if she's coming from a place where they're liberal. You talk about what you want, how you want it. You get if she's coming from a place that is liberal, and he's coming from a place that's conservative. Oh, the women can call you. You are certain. You conform to the things you met.
Yes.
So there's going to also always be a clash, and that's why I say, see, one problem I notice we have. Nigeria, Africa, whichever ways.
Especially in this part of our own world.
Oh, it happened in my time. That's how I met it.
And he has to still...
There's some things that shouldn't...
No.
let me give you a slight example. So something I learned, but I'm not very sure about the storyline. So let me try and get it straight. Like when someone recently gets married, a woman, at the point, I think the first few months or so, or the first one, you had to, like tutelage. You have to learn.
This is how we do in our own house.
You get it? You have to learn.
This is how we do in our own house.
So I think that's what happened. That's why we have so many things that, the way they did it, they're still doing it like that.
It doesn't work that way,
it's not
baby.
like it might work for some people, but
it's
things,
not. No.
Let me be very factual.
There are things you've got to
ladies
unlearn.
at this age, even the calm, cool, and collected,
Relearn.
Things like that will not work.
And learn again afresh.
Exactly.
That's how life
for
is.
every lady, whether she's good girl, she's a bad girl, she's loud, she's outspoken, she's quiet, at some point she wants to have a huge, not control, say. That's
over her home.
In her own home.
In fact,
so it's not big nice me like.
Do you not know that it now also boils down to the fact that the kind of relationship you keep with your mother-in-law?
That's another thing. That's another thing.
Yes. Okay. Before we go into this mother and wife relationship thing, let's go on this quick break. Back. This is Girl Talk in case you're just tuning in now. Like I said, to be able to balance the see, I feel that if you have a good rapport with your mother-in-law, it makes the fine. It might not be completely 100% smooth, but at least it makes the journey
less rough.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you understand? But I don't know. Maybe if you are relating with somebody from afar, you don't get to know them on time. But probably if you come a bit close, getting to know, okay, this woman's personality.
True.
Do you understand? So I want to believe that if that one too is in place, coupled with the fact that the guy also have a good record, like he's also well brought up, and he also had to bring himself up again.
Yes, that's another thing.
So it makes the both party relatable.
Okay.
It makes them the bond is just automatic.
Okay.
Except for people that these ones.
They just don't want their
bones.
Or the girl just doesn't like the woman.
They can't be they're unbendable. You can't bend them again.
Okay.
Except for that. So this thing is workable. Okay. So it's not like a competition.
True.
I want to believe that as a man, you have your say in your home. You know what you want to tell your mother, and you know what you want to tell your wife.
True.
And you at some point, you know that your wife will be the one bringing your offspring and all of that. So you want to keep her in the dark. Yes, now you have to keep her in the loop that this is that. So you must continue to make both of them relevant.
True.
And
in their own spaces.
In their own spaces. True. So that's how I feel it can be workable. And for people who know, like now, the principle that works for A
might not work for
B. But you work out.
Know how you work.
Look for what works for you and just go ahead of it.
Honestly, when your mother and your wife don't have issues, in fact, it's one of the things that will give
you will live long.
It's part of your living long, human process.
You live long.
You don't have to bother about any friction that comes between them. I'm telling you,
because
you were mentioning something about personality.
Yes.
Quick one. I met someone a long time ago, and she was telling me that she actually has a good rapport with her mother-in-law, but she is on the very reserved side. So she tells you that all these things that you just run, say you go and greet her, and you do that. She doesn't know how to do it. But then she says she doesn't mean that she doesn't respect her and love her or anything. But that's just who she is. She doesn't know how to like.
Own person.
You're about to say akwepe. She doesn't know how to do it. Like, hey, mommy, she can greet her. Yes, she doesn't know how to just run there and say, I'm coming to come and visit. She doesn't know how to do that. So and she says an outsider sometimes looks at you like, she's trying to.
Or probably she's being proud.
Exactly. She said, but it's not that. So sometimes personalities of these two different people matters. The personality of the mother-in-law.
Then how you now manage it as an individual.
Okay. So lastly, I just feel that as far as these two people, mother and mother-in-law, or should I say mother and wife, know that we both have our places. They're not interchangeable.
And we're not competing.
We're not competing
for any reason.
It's not a competition.
It's not a competition.
As far as they understand it, they won't have issues.
Everybody live in your own
body. It's fine.
Somebody will say fakati. Everybody live well in your own space. Nobody is coming to rule in your own space. Nobody's coming. You have given birth. The guy has to reproduce now. I don't want to carry your grandchild.
All right, guys.
Yes. We are gonna be dropping the
And we're hoping you had fun. Thank you so much for joining in the conversation. Yeah, she's quite excited, so am I. Anyways, guys, once again, thank you. And like we always say, you can join us on every of our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and like and subscribe to our videos on YouTube at CameraBoy TV. And let's know what you think in the comment section as well. Let's know what your thoughts are.
It comes first.
Opinions, how we really like to know. So we can do the judging most ourselves. Anyways, guys, once again, thank you so much. Until we come here next time, I am Bolwatifa.
And I am Temitaya Olumofe.
And this has been Girl Talk. Bye.